That being said, good morning, everyone. I want to show you a few new things that I've been working on. A lot of people know that I quit smoking 10 months ago, so I ended up making like almost 6,000 cards. So I'm kind of taking a break from card making, and now I'm making miniature food with the UV resin stuff, the Miniverse. So that's what I've kind of been working on and making my own miniature food. Like the miniature, this is the miniature toast with grape jelly. Nice shiny jelly. And I got these little trays here from Dollar Tree. You get a whole two stacks of them for $1.25. And I use that to display my food. And just a little napkin that I cut to put in there. So I got a nice little display. And that's my jelly toast. These are the two little toasts that come with the iUniverse stuff. And then I got a toy from Walmart's My Life Dolls. It had a little waffle maker in it and a little pan that made mini pancakes. Well, I used the waffle maker with the dough, the clay that they give you, and I made mini waffles with chocolate sauce, chocolate syrup in it. So it makes a cute little display on there. Um, the only difference is with these, that's not resin. That's not resin. I'm not using resin. I developed bronchitis after I quit smoking, so it's been a little hard for me to breathe sometimes, and I'm pretty much living on one of these every so often, a puff here, a puff there. So I wanted to get something that wasn't going to inhibit my breathing. So what I have been using for the jelly, I used Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, along with one of my purple markers. Now, I bought these markers, I will tell you, I bought these markers off Wish about 5 years ago, and they are still just as juicy as the day I got them. They're still perfect. When you store these, you store them like this, not like this, not like this. Store them flat, and they stay nice and juicy. But I use the grape. This is number 18 deep 81 deep violet is what I used, and I mixed it with the dimensional paste on or dimensional glue on a piece of leftover plastic from packaging. That's kind of what I'm using. I'm cutting off pieces of this packaging from my silicone glue mat. So that's what I'm using for mixing it on. You just do some squiggles to get the color you want. Add a little of this. Use a paintbrush, mix it up, and it works just like UV resin, except you don't need to cure it, and you just let it sit and dry. And you can make any color you want. I also used some of these Art Minds Dimensional Fabric Paint that I mixed with some regular Mod Podge gloss. And these are found at Walmart. It's $3.99, and you get 5 colors in a pack. They have primary colors, the metallics, and then they got these. So far, that's the only 3 sets I found of them. But these work good with the Mod Podge, and you can make your own glaze. For the waffles, I used this Mod Podge gloss along with my number 92 chocolate. Now these markers I got off Wish, they were 68 markers for $38. It was well worth the money spent. Very much worth the money spent. Also, if you don't want to use and keep washing paintbrushes and stuff, or have a hassle with paintbrushes, I came across these. Michael carries them. Whoops. There's a couple of more in here I have to get out. There's three different sets. These are a little short set. These are silicone brushes. They're silicone. And they got, all kinds of little chisels, paddles, which are great for mixing, glues. They also have the longer ones. Let's see. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. They got the regular size tops, which are larger. They're also silicone. And then they got the finer tips for those who like to do miniatures and small things. They have the finer tips. And these are really great. I mean, they are awesome. I love silicone. And then if you happen by Walgreens, over in their little gadget aisle for Christmas, they have this little mini tape machine. Like the big ones for packaging. They get little tape ones. Take regular rolls of tape. And they are so cute. Yeah, I had to get one. It was $3.99 for this. Well worth the $3.99. You get regular tape. Dimensional. This was at Michaels for $4.99 for the dimensional. This big jar was $5.99 for the 8 ounces of Mod Podge. But that's what I've been using. The markers and the glue. And then I went to get some of these. They have these at Walmart. They're Suncatcher paint pens. And they're translucent. But I figure I can take the little paint tip there off of there and squirt a little into the Mod Podge and make the glazes I want for making my miniature food. So that's what we've been up to lately. And I needed a new stand for my Miniverse because, they give you this little cheap paper table to use. Oops. Stay on there. And the table wasn't that sturdy. They give you like this little box to put together to make a table. So what I did was I glued it onto an empty Puffs box. And then I added a little rhinestone and I added some borders from Anna Griffin on there. And I added on the top and the bottom. So it's nice and decorative. And it's my little table for working with my miniature food. Whoa. But this way I can work with building my miniature food when I do my videos, and I have a little table that can work with it. So that's that. But I cut the cardboard that came with the all you can eat kit. Yeah, this came with all you can eat. And I have two of those. One is never enough. But I made it in. I used a puff box and I just glued it onto a puff box. I'll glue something on the sides to make it decorative, to all the way around. But I wanted something that was a little sturdier because it was pretty. I mean, it's pretty flimsy. It's about, I'd say probably 80-pound weight, paperweight. And I wanted something a little sturdier. But this comes with your Miniverse all you can eat set. And then something else I picked up at Michael's, which I tried it out. It's going to be fun to make my own little dollops of Whoops. My card stuck to it. uh, my own little dollops of whipped cream for my mini food. This whipped clay. And you get the tips in here. You get 3 packets of the clay. Like this. Sort of like the icing that you buy in regular stores. And it feels like icing. It's nice and soft, pliable, and then you get a whole bunch of little tips with it. And then you can make your own little dollops of whipped cream that dry. It's clay. Yeah, I mean, it's air dry clay. You let it set for a couple of hours. So I'm going to make some of my own little mini whipped cream dollop, or, decorate some of my miniature cakes with this icing. Now, it comes in white. They have it in white, all white. And then they also have it in pastel colors, which is here. And you get kind of a pinkish green, like a pastel mint green. Well, this is pink. This is lavender. Pink, lavender, green, and blue. So you got blue, lavender, green, and pink. But it's all air dry clay. You get the tips with it. So you can have a lot of fun. I mean, this could be a blast for people. I mean, if you like me and you like to craft and you like to think outside the box, this is a good thing for you. So that's that. That's what else is new. Um, Other than that, that's pretty much it for what's new. So, y'all take care. God bless. Peace out. And I'll see you again soon. Peace.